We hear an awful lot about the increasing obesity rate in the United States, but until we stop talking about it and actually do something about it, we won't change statistics like this one that says 1 in 3 children in Kansas City are now overweight or obese. 1 in 3. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas City is doing something about it. They are acting on it, and that's why Dr. Donovan Davis is here. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Tell us about this new website.
Well, we're really excited about this new website, bewellkc.bluekc.com. We're hoping that it transmits information about what we're all about, why we're doing this work. We also have a section on the microsite and the website now that tells people what types of programs we're doing. And then this wonderful Healthy Family Survey that equips people with resources and tools to make a healthier life.
Yeah, and I took this survey earlier today, and it's really pretty simple. What would you say on average it takes a given person to go through the survey?
I would say no more than 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's about right. That's what it took me. And what it does is after the whole thing is over, it kind of gives you a score. So it's really kind of a test. And so I called up here the results of my family survey. I don't know if you wanted to read through this and divulge any of our family problems, but you're welcome to. But what will this kind of go over for us?
Well, what's interesting to communicate first is that it's 25 questions. It's asked you and your family about your eating and your exercise behaviors, and then also other things that we know are connected with that: body image, sleep patterns, and so that you get a nice total family profile.
What I liked about it is it asks questions that you're probably not used to hearing. Like, how many hours of sleep does your child generally get? Well, I had to stop and think and add it up. Or do you use dessert as a reward for your kids? And you think about that one too. And then, you know, it just asks you some pretty insightful questions.
Yeah, and we think it's really helpful, and we are really encouraged because we think it gives families tools. It tells you by your feedback the areas that you're doing really well. So for instance, for you, your family's doing really well about limiting the amount of TV watching while eating, because we know while you're in front of the TV, you're more likely to eat more. But then it gives you opportunities to figure out some areas of improvement and some strategies that might help you improve. So if you're using food as a reward, maybe changing it and using more book time or reading time as a reward for good behavior.
Great idea. Great advice. And it kind of gives your overall score, and also kind of looks at your weight and your height, and just kind of gives you some guidance there too. I like it. And here's some of the resources we can turn to then if you need added help.
Absolutely. So it's not just saying what are you doing well and what are the areas of improvement, but it's also saying here are some other resources that'll help you on your journey.
Interesting. And there's a little intro video, and this is the star of the video that you'll see on here, by the way. And everyone's encouraged to take this, right? You don't have to be a Blue Cross member.
No, everyone. It's open to everyone. We encourage everyone to go out to the site, fill out the survey, get some tools, get some resources, and actually we're hoping that families, you know, with children ages 2 to 19, take some time and fill out the survey.
Yeah, kind of do it together. It's kind of a fun survey to do. Here it is again. Give us the website one more time.
bewellkc.bluekc.com.
And we have a link to it at kctv5.com too. Dr. Davis, thank you so much for coming in. I think this is a great idea to help fight this obesity problem we are so desperately trying to fight.